Hey everyone, welcome back. Kapil here from Hostions, and today we are going to talk about how to set up Cloudflare with your web hosting account. It does not matter whether you have web hosting with Hostions or any other web hosting provider. See, the main problem that any web hosting user faces when they are setting up their account with Cloudflare is they set up wrong IP address for their domain. They may change the name servers and everything, but they set up wrong IP address. So let's go to my screen and I will show you how to set up a Cloudflare account from scratch. See, in this example, I'm taking my domain hostions.org. So first we need to find out the IP assigned to our domain by our web hosting provider. Don't go for the IP address provided in their activation email, because what happens is the server control panel or SSH IP might be different than the shared web hosting IP for your domain or for your web hosting account. So first we need to find the correct IP address. The simplest way to find it is, suppose I want to find it for hostions.org. So what I will do is I will just go to command prompt. I will try hostions.org. That's the domain. Now suppose if I just run this command, it might give me any random IP address, or it might give me wrong IP address, because it is possible I might not have set correct name servers for this domain. So what I'm going to do is go back to your web hosting activation email, find the name servers that your web hosting provider has asked to change for your domain. In my case, the name server are ns1.da1.hostions.com. See, basically what I'm doing right now is, host is a command to look up DNS. You can even use ns lookup command depending upon what OS you are using. In Mac I'm using host. I can even use ns lookup or dig also, but host is a very simple command, so I'm using host. So what I've done, host, then the domain for which I want to find the IP address, and the name server to which I want to query it. So I mentioned that, and see what IP address I get. Fine, I got 66.151.174.10. Okay, now I got the correct IP address for my shared web hosting account on which my domain should point for it to work. See, if I currently go to my web browser and type hostions.org, it is giving me this under construction page because I have not set up any website on it. But right now it's opening directly from the server, and there is no Cloudflare or proxy in between. So but now if I want to enable the Cloudflare, what I'm going to do is I will just log into my Cloudflare account and then click on add site on top. Okay, once I click add site, you will see something like this. Over here I will type the domain that I want to add. In this case it's hostions.org, add site. Now it's asking which plan you want. For this I'm just going to use free. Free plan is usually fine for most users. So free, get started. Now Cloudflare is scanning the current DNS records and everything. So let's wait for it. Okay. See, Cloudflare has already fetched the current IP address and everything. So I don't want to make any changes as of right now. Continue. Now Cloudflare has given me certain IP address that I need to set for my domain for it to work through Cloudflare. Fine, so I just see the name servers over here. I will just go to my domain control panel. In this case it is my.hostions.com. I already logged in. I'm clicking on my domain, then over here manage name servers. Option might vary a little bit depending upon your domain provider, but in case of hostions.com, this is how it's done. Now over here I will just copy the name servers and replace. Make sure to remove all old name servers. Fine, change name servers. Okay, fine. So now I have already changed the name servers. So now on Cloudflare I can click on done check name servers. Fine, so the name servers have been updated, but Cloudflare, because the name server DNS cache and all the things take some time, so it may not detect immediately. But okay, now but our basic setup is complete. You now just need to give it a couple of hours before the DNS cache is propagated. All the name server updates and everything has been changed. If you will check after a couple of hours, if you look up your domain again, you will find the IP address has actually changed. It's basically just going via Cloudflare now. Your site will still open, but it will go via Cloudflare. It is basically now secured via Cloudflare. Most of the attacks will be filtered directly at Cloudflare. Even a lot of hack attempts, cross-script vulnerabilities, a lot of things get patched up. So this is a really good way to secure your website, at least from basic attacks and even from DDoS attacks. So that's how it's done. It hardly takes a minute to enable Cloudflare, and I recommend all the users, basically all web hosting users, to always use Cloudflare. It really helps a lot to keep your website secure. I hope this helps. If you want to see more such videos, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video and share it with your friends. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.